And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal up against West Ham United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Number 3, Kieran Tierney. Number 7, Bukayo Saka. Number 5, Thomas Partey. Number 34, Granit.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Thomas Partey starts with Granit Xhaka in the centre of the pitch. And the lead striker today is Alex Lacazette. And the starting lineup for West Ham United.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
Thank you for attending the Emirates Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And this confrontation is underway. Using his strength to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to arrive. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? We're going to see the first yellow card of the game. The referee not standing on ceremony.
Well, he's under pressure now. It's a long time to be on a booking.
Xhaka. Will he find the net? Cross blocked. And a chance for him on the flank. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Read it superbly to take back possession. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Souček. Rice with it. And the pass could do damage. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. The Hammers have it back. Giving it a try. No problems for the keeper. Granit Xhaka. An important interception. And they deal with the threat this time. Thomas Partey. Well, they have it again. Soucek. And they have possession again. Nicolas Pepe. And intercepted it. Declan Rice. Encouraging move from West Ham. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Tierney. Martinelli. And teammates to play it to. Well, he's given us away. They've lost possession here, Arsenal. Fornals. Could be a chance to break here. Lanzini. And it's with Tomasz Soucek. Well, taken away. He won the ball. Antonio. And able to get a body in the way. And he got to it fairly easily. And he takes it away. Lacazette. Top-class defending. Lacazette. Thomas now. Going well. Pepe. Martinelli. Well, not cleared away completely. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? And a body in the way. That's very effective, good high pressing. Clears it away. Bukayo Saka. Really sitting deep now, that could be problematic. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Couldn't keep it. Partey. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And the keeper more than equal to it. And played short. A delivery towards the back post. And still an opportunity. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. This is looking threatening.
Well, I have to say, these Arsenal fans are doing everything to inspire the team. They're creating so many chances here.
Good bit of pressing. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. And cuts inside. Can they slot it home? And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens.
Well, when you look at this again, there's two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Vladimir Koval. Suchek. Rice with it. Fornals. Oh, could it be Antonio? Foiling his opponent completely. Who's going to get on the end of it? No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Granit Xhaka. Partey. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. It's Arsenal's turn now. Granit Xhaka. Fluency of movement. Tierney might be onto something with that ball. And driven towards Lacazette, far post here. And the referee says corner kick. Playing it short. Targets available, cross comes in. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
Masuaku. Fornals. Antonio. Pablo Fornals with it. On the ball, Michael Antonio. They've given it away. Bukayo Saka. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Maitland-Niles. Pepe. Partey. Alert defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Partey. Bukayo Saka. Thomas now. Lacazette. Lacazette here. Maitland-Niles. Terrific block. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Lacazette. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
Well, the short corner routine. And a significant block following that cross. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. All hands on deck. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. So on the cusp of the half-time interval, it's Arsenal holding the edge here. Stuart, time for your assessment of what you've seen from them.
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Thomas. And Lacazette. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Antonio. Declan Rice. Nicely cut out. Xhaka. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Martinelli. Very comfortable when in possession. Can he take advantage? Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Antonio.
Well, as we can see, Arsenal dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes, and their attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before they extend their lead here.
And that was a very fine read. And the keeper can gather. Gabriel Martinelli. Thomas now. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Nicolas Pepe. Effective challenge. Chance to do damage. And will it be the leveller? Oh, it was there for him.
Well, it's not a good finish, is it? That was a glorious opportunity.
Running with the ball confidently. Space and time for the cross. And the pass, a good one. Rice. Oh, fine stop. Who can they pick out? And clears the danger. Gabriel. Saka. Now with Pepe. Just possessed there. Tremendous piece of tackling. On a pass that lacks quality. Partey. Saka. Arsenal have given it away. Nicolas Pepe. Bukayo Saka. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. They've regained possession. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Nicolas Pepe. Good technique displayed. And the problem not completely solved. Pepe. Plays it back. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Strength and control, a big part of his game. Declan Rice. He's given us away. Xhaka. Martinelli. Really good block. That is that for the first half here.
Well, Alex Lacazette, when he's on song, really can be a captivating player. And Stuart, I know he's caught your attention so far.
Well, I thought he had a really effective first half. Not only did he get the goal that gave them the lead, but his general play was really good. He was a constant threat, and I'm sure we'll see more of him in the second half.
And this confrontation is underway.
We're going to see the first yellow card of the...
Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not... And the keeper more than equal to it. And cuts inside. Can they slot it home? And at the second time of asking, it's a goal. The keeper, meanwhile, looks to the heavens. Foiling his opponent completely. Playing it short. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact.
Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent...
Oh, it was there for him.
Well, it's not a good finish, is it? That was a glorious opportunity.
Second half underway, and Arsenal looking to build upon a largely positive first half performance.
Lanzini. Declan Rice.
Arsenal have possession again. Granit Xhaka. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Pepe. Partey. And he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Lacazette here. An attack full of promise. Martinelli. An alert piece of defending. And for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
He actually got trodden on in that last challenge, so his foot is probably a bit sore.
Cheers, Jeff. And a chance to whip it in here.
Defensive efficiency personified.
So West Ham behind, but what can they do with this corner?
And now the delivery.
Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved the goal.
Granit Xhaka. Xhaka with it. Tierney. On to Pepe. Pepe. Xhaka. Lacazette. Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. The ball back with Arsenal now. Granit Xhaka. Martinelli. Martinelli. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Thumped clear. Thomas. Superb block. Perfect challenge. Rice. And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches.
Number 14, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Antonio.
Now will the cross work out for them?
Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in.
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Gabriel Martinelli.
Granit Xhaka. Thomas now. Aubameyang. Nicolas Pepe. Strength and control, a big part of his game. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Has the strength to hang on to it. Jared Bowen. What a shocking pass, really. Granit Xhaka. Now with Pepe. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. Nicolas Pepe. Well, it's one pass after another. Well, that's the end of that move for now. And into the last 30 minutes now. Antonio. And space to cross it. Not really the ideal clearance. Well read to put an end to that attack. Gabriel Martinelli. Thomas now. Saka. Nicolas Pepe. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Xhaka. Chance for Xhaka. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And the cross smuggled away.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Aubameyang. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Doing well to keep possession. Souček. On the ball, Michail Antonio. Vlasic. Vladimir Koval. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. And you need your defender to take charge. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, he has the measure of his man. And it's a quality pass. Partey. Xhaka. And not testing the keeper at all with that effort. A really effective shielding under pressure. Jared Bowen. And Vlasic. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Aubameyang. Nicolas Pepe. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, I gave him the big build-up, but the keeper has it comfortably. Vlasic. Jared Bowen. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Martinelli. On to Pepe. Partey. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
"20 minutes to go. Now, what can they do from here? But ultimately, up a cul-de-sac. Thomas Partey. Ben White. Nicolas Pepe. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. And it is a second bookable offence. That's the end of the story for him.
And it doesn't surprise me, Derek. He's played on the edge today.
Let's fly here! And that was a free kick, hit with genuine authority.
Well, you have to say that's a really good strike. Had that been on target, the keeper might have had a problem.
Partey. He's protecting it well. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Maitland-Niles. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, it is a caution, and stay calm might be the instructions that should come from the manager.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If they're not careful, they're going to lose another player fairly soon.
Now that short pass, this could be interesting. Partey. And on to Pepe. Chance here. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Well, a second goal for them here. Good physical play. Martinelli. Kieran Tierney. On to Pepe. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Nicolas Pepe, using his physical strength to shield it. Partey. Pepe. Onto Aubameyang. Xhaka with it. It's a neat move. And it's with Maitland-Niles. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Well, this game ebbing away, and Arsenal have been brilliant, Stuart.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all round.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Well, they've lost the ball. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Partey. And Aubameyang now. Really good attacking play. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Antonio. In possession, Bowen. On the ball, Michael Antonio. And an astute piece of defending. Partey. Saka. On to Pepe. Gabriel Martinelli. Tierney. Alert defending. Vlasic. Can they get in behind them? Kufal on the ball. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Tierney. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Nicolas Pepe. Saka. Aubameyang. Bukayo Saka. Lokonga. Ben White. On to Pepe. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. Pressing high to win the ball. Firing it in. Superb block. He's protecting it effectively. Magnificent defending. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Vlasic. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And successfully cut out. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Lokonga. On the ball, Diop. Masuaku. Declan Rice. Issa Diop. Vlasic. Might be able to get in behind the defence. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Nicolas Pepe. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Vlasic. Good looking ball. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Lokonga. Aubameyang. Albert Sambi Lokonga. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Lanzini. Oh, moving it nicely. Unable to make the mark with that cross. Vlasic. It needs an accurate cross. He read the situation defensively and did his job. So there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Arsenal. Maximum points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
He acquitted himself well, didn't he, Thomas Partey? What did you make of him?
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.